Alright, it's that time again. This week we got Spirit Spider, Spider-Man from the Gamerverse. For the Halloween in all of us. This figure looks incredible. So let's open it up. Box is pretty cool. I love the art on it. And I did like this suit in the game Spider-Man 2 for the Sony PlayStation. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And I apologize in the background, my cat is being gnarly. And this review I'm throwing together really quick because I had something else already edited, ready to go from an old video. But since it's Halloween, I decided to go with this figure. And let's just say right out of the box, the paint job is really cool. I liked it, and what drew me to this was the headpiece. I figured I could shine some light on it and do some cool poses and some cool lighting, even though it looks like I filmed this video with a potato. Now let's check out the parts. Alright, first thing is first, we're gonna go with the legs, and the plastic feels really soft this time. And I really was shocked right away because I felt like I was gonna break it. You can see in the thigh there was that little bend gap, and the leg doesn't even go back that far because, like the pickle in the previous video from last week, the booty gets in the way. So there's that gap I was talking about. The whole thing is made of a lot of that soft plastic, and it feels really, 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 really gummy. I don't know why, because I actually reached out to my friend who lives here locally who has the same figure, and he says his does not feel like that. But we're going to move on to the arms. Again, I really like the paint job. Arms have normal Marvel Legends articulation. They feel really gummy as well. So articulation is normal, like you would imagine for a standard Marvel Legends. For a Spider-Man figure, I really am getting a little bothered that they're not as posable as Spider-Man could be. Again, sorry for the lack of video quality. I did film this with the potato, the 225 digital potato for Halloween. But, I mean, I still really want to like this figure at this point. So I'm still playing with it. I'm still messing with it. Trying to put it into some poses. And I'm still really enjoying the face sculpt, the paint job. Like, it's not, I wouldn't call it like a gradient. Maybe it is. But how the blue like kind of goes into the white. Now I'm going to try the ab crunch. It is kind of standard. But I don't like how it doesn't crunch forward very well. The spin is normal, works fine. There's like this weird hang up when you lean it forward in the abs. It feels like there's something stuck, but I think that's just part of the way it's designed to resist. The ankles were terrible on my figure. They're like super loose. They felt like they were gonna snap anytime I moved them, which was disappointing. And I really just felt like this figure had so much potential, but then pulling it out of the box and feeling it, it was just really gummy, as someone has, said before. I picked up on that word, so I'm going to steal it from my online friend. Shout out to Polish Nightmare. I stole that from. Kudos to you, bro. The hands look cool. They actually have zero issue. They work really well. They bend just like they should. There's no issue putting them in and out of the wrist sockets. Here I'm struggling to pose him in Spider-Man poses, so I felt like I would leave in the blunders. I struggled really bad with this, but you can see down there with the ankles like completely tweaked sideways just to try to pull it off. Here I'm trying to bend the head back, but it only goes so far, so I took it off the body. And you can just tell that this figure just has a hard time doing those like really tight Spider-Man poses that you're accustomed to in the comic book. Here's some actual pictures I took after I made this video with better lighting and no editing, but much better. So here I left all this in because I am trying to do poses for this video. And I'm struggling with the figure. It doesn't want to stay balanced in any sort of way. And the stand I was using decided it wanted to break.
A few moments later.
It was definitely more than a few moments later, but I finally got it on the stand to do this really kind of boring pose. But we did it. Okay, while I was fiddling with it, the leg just popped right off. I was really just disappointed. I didn't think it was gonna oh, it did focus, but the joint just looks blown out, and it came off way too easily for a Spider-Man figure. It really should be able to bend and pivot and do those dynamic poses. And here I'm just baffled at how just soft this figure feels. It feels like the plastic is lacking in quality, but again, going back to that paint job, I really like the color on the arm into the white. I think it's really neat. This was a cool suit in the game. If you haven't played Spider-Man 2, it's actually a pretty fun game. The story is a little different than, you know, what people are accustomed to. I like the spider design on the front and the back. Pretty well done. It's all hard plastic for the chest and abdomen. The head is actually soft plastic, or soft. It's not as soft as the arms and legs, but it's pretty soft as well. And here I'm just trying to make some poses, particularly one off the back of the box. I sped it up just to not waste too much of your time. It can do that pose okay, but I'm gonna add some pictures in right now that I took after I made this video to show that this figure is very photogenic and looks really good, other than my gripes about the plastic being soft and gummy. So using my blue light and, you know, messing with the exposure a bit, I feel like these pictures came out really good. And here's some poses I did with my hand. I'm just messing with this Spider-Man to get a feel for it because I really want to like it. I finally got it on the stand again. And they're just super basic, but I mean, what can you expect at this point, considering all the flaws that I saw in it? Wanted to stand him up on a crate like he jumped up and was shooting the webs. I'm kind of thinking about it. Does Spirit Spider even shoot webs, considering it's possessed by the spirit of vengeance? And it says, in essence, it's Ghost Rider, I think. I could be way wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm way off. That's just a guess of mine. There's another pose, me messing with the light, because again, the video is made with a potato. So I apologize. This should never tell my audience that this is the worst review I've ever done. It's probably not, but I'm not really thrilled with my setup. It was so last minute though, so if you got this far, thank you for watching. Again, though, I'm gonna reiterate, the paint job is great. I love the head sculpt. Right here, I'm gonna play with the lighting a little bit as I was trying to get used to it, to take those pictures I ended up taking that you saw earlier in the video. So I wanted to kind of like mess with it a bit. And like I said, it's a very photogenic figure. It's just, I really don't like that the plastic is soft and, you know, gummy, as I would say at this point a million times, because it feels like when I bend the knees, I'm gonna snap it off at the thigh. If I bend the arm, I feel like I'm gonna snap it off at the bicep connecting to the shoulder. It's a really weird feeling. And I know we should treat our stuff with care, but the joints also are really stiff, like most Marvel Legends are when you get them out of the box. So it's just one of those things where, you know, I'm a little heavy-handed, but I feel like I shouldn't be. But anyways, I'd like to say, if you haven't already, like I said earlier, please subscribe, like, let me know what you think about this figure. Personally, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 just because it looks good, but mine, I feel, suffers from a lower quality plastic. Anyways, peace out. Thanks.